Ancient Egypt, the very beginning. Welcome, time travelers. Buckle your sandals, because we're heading way back. I mean really far, before Cleopatra, before the pyramids, even before your math homework existed. Yes, there was a time like that. Today, we're exploring the very beginning of ancient Egypt, when it was less land of the pharaohs and more like land of confused farmers wondering why the river keeps flooding. So picture this. It's around 5000 BCE. That's over 7,000 years ago. People are hanging out near the Nile River. Why? Because the Nile was like the ancient version of a life hack. Every year, the Nile would flood just right, not too much, not too little, dropping off super fertile soil called silt, perfect for growing things like barley, wheat, and the occasional awkward teenage pharaoh. And these early Egyptians, they were smart cookies. Instead of chasing animals around all day, they figured out farming. They planted crops, raised animals, and stopped moving around so much. It was the birth of civilization. Villages popped up like popcorn. First little huts, then towns, and eventually city-states. And soon, some big-brained ancient folks started running the show. Fast forward to around 3100 BCE. Egypt is split in two, Upper Egypt in the south, yes, that's confusing, and Lower Egypt in the north by the delta. Why is it called that? Because the Nile flows north, not south. Surprise! And guess what? The two lands didn't send each other Valentine's cards. Nope. They were like siblings fighting over who gets the TV remote, except with armies and spears. Enter Narmer, also known as Means. He's the guy who said, "Hey, what if we stop all the fighting and just become one Egypt?" Legend says he wore a crown that smooshed together the white crown of Upper Egypt and the red crown of Lower Egypt. Boom! Political fashion statement of the millennium. With that unification, around 3100 BC, the first dynasty of Egypt kicked off. And no, not like a sports dynasty. I'm talking about royal families ruling for generations. Think of it as the world's longest family drama, Game of Thrones, but with more eyeliner. Around this time, Egyptian religion really took off too. Gods like Ra the sun god, Osiris the god of the underworld, and Horus the falcon-headed sky dude made their debut.
Sup, I'm Ra. I bring the sunshine and the vibes.
And I'm Horus. I got an eye that shoots lasers. Probably.
Hold your camels. Pyramids didn't come yet. This was the pre-pyramid era, where Egyptians were figuring out farming, irrigation, writing, hieroglyphs, and how to boss people around just enough to build stuff without total rebellion. Their writing system, Hieroglyphics, a language of pictures. Imagine texting only with emojis forever. So let's review the ancient highlights. 5000 BC, people settle along the Nile, become expert farmers. 4000 BC, villages turn into towns. 3100 BC, King Narmer unites Upper and Lower Egypt equals First Dynasty. Writing, religion, and government start to take shape. Ancient Egypt is officially in business and ready to start building pyramids, mummifying cats, and confusing sixth graders for centuries to come. That's all for today, time travelers. Next time, we'll dive into pyramid building, secret tombs, and why everyone had eyeliner on. Hit that like button like a Nile flood, and don't forget to subscribe for more ancient awesomeness. Coming up, the Old Kingdom and the Pyramid Boom.